and welcome joining us both on KRBC live show on Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. Here in this race, we're going to be seeing LALA K's run. I'm Joe. I'm in front of weighing room, and which is just next to Jockey's Lounge. We usually don't bring this listed races for juvenile races to cover such a production in live, but since there are so many fans of LALA K, would like to hear more about the details of LALA K and also would like to hear about the horse. So it's why we brought up this production to show you LALA K. And to further discuss about LALA K, now introducing the jockey who will be in the saddle for LALA K is Mr. 유승환. 유승환 교수님 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
지금 기분이 좀 어떠세요? How are you feeling?
뭐 부담도 많이 가고 또 긴장도 되는데 나름 또 기대도 되고 좀 그렇습니다.
네. He's very excited, but at the same time he's very nervous. So we're gonna have to see the result. I mean, it's normal because this is a juvenile 2-year race, and 2세마 경주잖아요. 해서 이게 굉장히 쉽지가 않을 것 같아서 더 걱정이나 뭐 부담도 되실 수 있을 것 같은데 라라케이의 인기는 혹시 실감하고 계세요?
네, 뭐 이제 뭐 인스타나 그런 곳에서 많이 봐가지고 정말 전 세계적으로 인기가 많아졌구나 실감이 그렇게 느끼고 있습니다.
He says he feels the popularity of LALA K with seeing the likes and views on Instagram and Twitter, and he's just happy about the fact that Korean horse is being popular. 네, 기수님, 그러면 이제 말 상태 한번 물어볼게요. 말 지금 어때요? How is LALA K's condition?
원래 이 말 자체가 항상 조교 때 이제 좀 힘을 안 쓰려고 하고 그러기 때문에 좀 항상 처음에 조교하시는 분도 그렇고 저도 그렇고 항상 이 말이 이번에 말이 막 더 좋아졌구나 좀 느끼기 힘든 어려운 말이에요. 굉장히 또 영리하기 때문에 그래서 뭐 특히 뭐 따로 이상은 없지만 그렇다고 막 더 좋아졌다고 그런 말하기 조심스러운 좀 말이 좀 똑똑한 말입니다.
He's a smart horse, so doesn't like really working to the best when he works. So he saves the energy, it seems, and whenever it comes to the races, he works to his best. So it's going to be really the question of how he is going to be racing here in this competition. And he's a competitive horse, he says. 그러면 직전 경주에 엄청난 추임력을 보여주면서 관심을 끌었잖아요. The LALA K is a horse who closed, and that's the popularity he got. 그 추임이 사실 초반에 좀 경주가 잘 안 풀렸던 것 같아요.
네, 이제 원래 그렇게 취입하는 마필은 아닌데 이제 초반에 이제 양쪽 말한테 이제 압제를 당하면서 이제 좀 느려졌고 또 그날 이제 라라키 자체가 흙을 처음 맞은 날이에요. 그래갖고 이제 흙 반응도 이제 워낙 이제 뭐 무서워하고 좀 부딪힌 거에 대한 겁도 많이 나다 보니까 초반에 이제 뭐 더 안 따라가게 된 것 같아요. 그래서 자연스럽게 좀 추입을 하게 된 것 같습니다.
So the recent race where he was closing rapidly down, we can see that he kind of missed the break. And I asked him what happened in the beginning of the race. LALA K actually, it was his first time taking on the kickback. So it's been quite a surprise to see whatever is going on in the race for him. I mean, juvenile 2-year-old, second time racing. So, and also that it was just difficult to get the position right with so much going on in the early. So that's why he had to work at the end to get really fast up to get the win. 그렇다면 이 질문으로 바로 이어질 것 같은데요. 지금 외곽 쪽에 있는 라이벌들 어떻게 생각하시는지. The next question is how do you feel about the rivals just on the outside?
네, 뭐 10번, 11번 마필을 아무래도 저도 제일 세게 보고 있고요. 그리고 2세마들이다 보니까 어떤 말이 더 이제 이제 성장을 많이 했냐 그거를 이제 항상 2세 때는 좀 경주를 뛰면서 알게 되기 때문에 또 이제 다른 말들도 얼마나 좀 가능성이 많다고 보기 때문에 좀 뭐 어느 한 마리 두 마리 이렇게 세게 보기보다도 전체적으로 이제 어떤 말이 더 많이 좋아졌냐 그게 관건일 것 같습니다.
Eclipse Berry and also Nice Time, they too are going to be favorites as he feels as well. But it's a 2-year race, and what is important is how much they've grown and how much progress they've made throughout this short period of time. And he feels nervous about it, but at the same time, he's confident about LALA K as well. 네, 기수님, 그러면은 이제 여기서 기수님 보내드리고 앞으로 라라 K를 응원해 주시는 지금 분들한테 한마디 해주실 수 있을까요? A word for LALA K.
이제 솔직히 저도 지금 이제 이 라라 K가 얼마나 더 뛰어줄지도 이제 장담할 수 없고 이제 응원해 주신 분도 많은데 그래도 워낙 그런 마지막에 그 추임력을 봐서는 얼마든지 가능성이 큰 마필이기 때문에 좋은 모습을 당장에 보여주지 못하더라도 계속 꾸준한 응원해 주시면은 계속 좋은 말로 더 거듭나지 않을까 생각할 테니까 많은 응원 부탁드립니다.
너무 겸손하신 거 아니에요? 겸손하신 거라고 생각할게요. 라라 K 팬들 웁니다. 저는 통역을 할 때 겸손하신 거라고 말할 거예요. He's being very modest and he says that thanks for rooting LALA K and thank you all for the support and he's going to try his best to bring him together and try his best for this race to go. As the alarm rings and that means we should say goodbye. 감사합니다. 네. That was Yusungwan the jockey. And let's now head on to the parade ring to see the horse, LALA K. This is Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. This is a listed race which happens in both Seoul and Busan respectively. And we did see a listed race happening in Busan just now, and this is another one. So what happens in Korea is for 2-year-olds, you start racing from each race courses, and then the best ones, they are being selected to be able to compete with each other together at Korean Breeders' Cup. So it's going to be important to have successful performances both race courses. Both at the Busan race course and Seoul race course, and the one you've seen is LALA K. LALA K ran at Rookie Stakes. That wasn't a stakes race, but it was a prep-up race for a stakes race, which is what is happening right now. Munhwa Ilbo prep-up. LALA K really did a great job in that race. Here in this competition, Hangang Crown is the one, and Eclipse Berry is going to be another horse who will be repeating here. And we can see that right now, this is the weighing procedure where we weigh the horses. And here are the jockeys. They're just coming out from the jockeys' lounge, and we are about to head down to the parade ring. To furthermore discuss about the race, Munhwa Ilbo Trophy is the first leg up to the juvenile series. The next one will happen soon, next month, and overall together, the best competitors are going to be competing with each other at Breeders' Cup, the 2-year-olds. And I'm walking with the jockeys right now, and I'm trying to find people. The favorite, of course, is going to be LALA K, but there are several of the other contenders like Eclipse Berry. Eclipse Berry, starting from the outside gate, is obviously going to be the race pace setter, and we know that champion jockey Moon Se-young is very capable of pacing the race. I don't know where he is. He kind of like he's hidden right now. 문세영 기수님 인사 한번 드려도 될까요? 여기 지금 해외 채널인데 this is a champion jockey Moon Se-young that I'm with right now, and he's going to be on Eclipse Berry, which is going to be another favorite. Eclipse Berry 지금 현재 상태 어때요?
무난해요. 어린 말이라 중점적인 거는 경주 뛰고 안 다쳐야지만 그 다음 경주에 또 집중할 수 있으니까.
직전 경주 살짝 마지막에 아쉬웠잖아요.
아니요?
아니에요?
나 라라 K 날아가는 거 보고 있었는데.
그래요? 이번 경주에는 외곽 쪽에서
네.
작전이 조금 어떨지.
뭐 선입도 가능하니까 보고 마지막까지 긴장을 늦추지 않아야 되는 거는 또 우리 라라 K가 언제 또 올라올지 모르니까 긴장 안 늦추고 타겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. Well, we just interviewed the champion jockey Moon Se-young, and he says that he always brings up with this brilliant tactics about the races, and you'll never know how he goes. But he's a champion jockey, and he wins most of the times. He gets really good winning rate, and I think his tactics is what is going to be very important about this race. He says the horse Eclipse Berry is capable of getting on pace, so that's the point that we will have to look at. Eclipse Berry is going to be the race pace setter. That's my thought. But inside of that, Nice Time is another horse who we need to be keen at. This is a horse who didn't compete at the Prep Up series of Rookie Stakes. Nice Time and Vintero Cavallo, race car number 2, and race car number 1. The player is gonna be the interesting ones that we will have to look at. Well, LALA K at the moment is number 9, the horse at the moment, but there are several of the others that we can show. Vintero Cavallo looks very nice, very fit, and this is 2-year-old Munhwa Ilbo trophy. Looking at the horses, pick of the yard at the moment for me is Vintero Cavallo. Vintero Cavallo looks to be well turned out and just looks to be very fit at the moment. And here goes LALA K. LALA K, I didn't ask much about how his character is, but referring to Yoo Seung-wan says he's not very cheeky character. He's a very down-to-earth character, but it didn't look like in the footage of World Horse Racing that he was down-to-earth or anything. But according to the jockey, he's very sound horse, and of course, it's going to be interesting to see whether he's capable of closing at the end. And according to the data, according to the recent 2 runs, he was capable of making it very easy, smooth last furlong. So we believe that he's capable, but there are several of the competitors. Horse racing is about winning, but winning is not about everything. We just wish LALA K safe and good race here. So enjoy the race, and we'll now connect to the studio where Alastair Middleton hosts and calls the race. Bye.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on KRBC International, the Simulcast, and also on the YouTube channel this afternoon as well. We are just about 12 minutes away from the start of the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. That is the first leg of the 2023 Juvenile Series at Seoul. And of course, Seoul and Busan actually do hold separate races for the Juvenile Series, the first 2 legs at least, before they convene in December at Busan for the Breeders' Cup Rookie. And actually, Busan has just held its first leg of the Juvenile Series, the Arundel Georgiou Stakes, around about 10 minutes ago, and it was won by a filly called Badai Kum. She also won Busan's Rookie Stakes back in August, looking one of the best fillies, one of the best juveniles in the country. If LALA K comes through this, eventually there is a summit meeting on the agenda with Badai Kum. So it's not just about LALA K here. We do, of course, also have 10 other runners. They're about to make their way down to the start here. We'll go through some of those in just a moment. But as they come out onto the track here, we are looking at LALA K as a pretty strong favourite for this race. Okay, well, they're just about to come out on to the track at Seoul Racecourse. We're 10 minutes from the start. They'll be going over the 1,200 metres. That's the same distance as it was in the Rookie Stakes back in August. They'll also go over 1,200 for the next leg of the Juvenile Series, which will be in November, before the final leg is over the 1,400 metres down at Busan in December. Well, it's not just LALA K that we have to talk about today. We have also got plenty of others who are in with a chance. LALA K is the top choice. We are expecting support too for number 10, Nice Time, who is also unbeaten, the only other one unbeaten in the race. Number 11, Eclipse Berry, is well supported as well, as is number 3, Hangang Crown. So they're making their way down to the start now. We've got time to talk about pretty much all of the horses in this race. We'll go through them in race card order, not necessarily the order which we'll see them on the screen, but we'll go through them in race card order. We will start with number 1, The Player, who didn't go in the Rookie Stakes. In fact, most of these actually didn't. The Player is a colt. He's by Concord Point, who is rapidly establishing himself as one of the leading sires in Korea. And the Player has steadily progressed across 3 starts so far. He got his maiden win at 1200 metres back on August 20th at Class 6 level. His times haven't been quick, but he has raced on pace on all 3 occasions, and from gate 1 there's no reason to suggest that tactics will be any different here. Now Antonio da Silva is aboard The Player. He's running away with the Jockey Premiership this year. I know Joe interviewed Moon Se-young in the parade ring. Obviously Moon Se-young, the perennial champion. Antonio da Silva looking set to take the crown this year. He's had 3 winners already today, and The Player, well, he's not going to be one of the favourites here, but again, potential to step up. Number 2 is Vincero Cavallo, and Vincero Cavallo actually matched LALA K's Rookie Stakes winning time when getting his maiden win on September 16th, albeit in less spectacular style. Vincero Cavallo, he raced on pace throughout that race. He won by 7 lengths. He previously missed the kick on his first start, but ever since then he has raced forward, and actually Vincero Cavallo is one of the horses we're expecting to see leading, setting the pace here. Number 3, that is, by the way, that is Vincero Caballo. We're just about to see number 3, Hangang Crown as well. There she is, and she was actually the favourite for the Rookie Stakes, having won her first 2 in fine style at 1,000 metres and at 1,200 metres. She showed on the speed in the Rookie Stakes, but she did end up in last place. There were no excuses. She wasn't lame, so we'll have to see if it was just a poor day at the office. I think she probably does warrant another chance here, as she looked very good in those first 2 starts. So she's actually a half to Indie Choice, who's won 4 from 20 starts here in Korea. Number 4 is probably the wild card. This is Goldjack Uttam. Goldjack Uttam is yet to win. He's raced just twice though. He was slow away on debut, but did run on for 5th over the 1,000 metres. He went came back second up over 1,200 metres, and he ran a pretty good runner-up finish, a long way behind a good winner at this distance on September 16th. I think he'll probably be ridden, Goldjack Uttam, pretty patiently here by Turkish jockey Furkan Yüksel. Furkan actually endured a pretty challenging start to his stint in Korea, but he is starting to sort of become more established. He rode a winner yesterday. That is his 6th in Korea so far. He's operating at about a 10-12% strike rate. Goldjack Uttam actually out of a Mission Impossible mare who died in 2020. This is her only foal in Korea, Goldjack Uttam, so we'll see how she goes here. Number 5 is, I think, another grey, Gumak Star. We've got lots of greys in this race, and Gumak Star is still a maiden, hasn't won yet. Well beaten 8th behind Nice Time at 1,000 metres 2 starts ago. Did improve Gumak Star last time, that was on September 10th. But has only raced at 1,000 metres, so may appreciate the step up in trip, but I think big progress will be needed in order to compete here. Gumak Star is actually out of a Korean-bred mare by Ingrandir. Siblings haven't done too much, to be quite honest, and Gumak Star, another outsider here. Number 6 is Ghana Power. Ghana Power could be an interesting one. A winner on debut in June over 1,000 metres, led all the way, but then was 3rd behind Nice Time over this distance last time out. I think Ghana Power is another one who probably wants to be on or close to the pace here. Has a bit to find, you'd fancy. There is Ghana Power. He is by Korean Triple Crown winner Power Blade, and he's the first foal out of his Rockhard 10 Dam. There's number 7, Jangan Garam. Jangan Garam still a maiden, just 3 starts so far. Best finish was 2nd at 1,000 metres. Came from right off the pace to run 3rd to the Player last time out in August. Jangan Garam demonstrated a pretty decent finish on him. I think he probably settles back here and runs on. He's by K-Tap, who was a Korean-bred sire and is the 2nd foal from his Bellamy Road Dam at number 7, Jangan Garam. Moving on to number 8, who is Unpa Sarang, and Sarang is another maiden, just 2 starts so far. Finished behind Jangan Galam on debut in July, but did improve to 3rd when racing on August 27th at this distance, 1200 metres. Both times Sarang settled back and ran on. You'd imagine it would be similar tactics today, but again, others probably favoured here. Number 9, not really sure if we need to talk about number 9, LALA K. Like he stalked the lead on debut, and then he proved far too strong late on. He won by 8 lengths. That was over the 1,000 metres. He was sent off second favourite in the rookie stakes, and obviously he got that bump at the start, which left him needing snookers and more. And he found snookers and more. Obviously, we all know what he did next. He's by Hansen. LALA K. His dam is Hwayahan Bisang, who was actually by Duality, one of the first sort of modern stallions in Korea. She won 4 of 20 races. LALA K is, I think, her 7th foal to make the track, and I think 5 of the other 6 won at least one race. So, yeah, LALA K obviously looking the most prodigious of them. In terms of the racing position for LALA K, I think we're going to be expecting LALA K to be close to the pace here, just like she did on debut. And obviously she's got explosive speed. Her stats certainly added up from the rookie stakes. Her final furlong time was faster than the Japanese Superstar Remake actually managed when winning the International Group 3 Korea Sprint just a couple of weeks after that rookie stakes. So really the figures do add up for LALA K. Number 10 is Nice Time. Nice Time is 2 for 2. The only other beaten one in the race, along with LALA K. And he won on debut at 1,000 metres, then at 1,200 metres at Class 5 level on Korea Cup Day. Both times he settled handy just behind the pace. From gate 10, you'd have to imagine he'll probably do the same again today. Obviously, this is another step up in company, but I think Nice Time will certainly be in plenty of people's numbers. He's currently the second favourite in the local pool. He's by Overanalyze. He's out of a 10-pins mare called Country Club Sue. This is just her second foal in Korea. The other one, Aramoa, has won 1 of 7. So Nice Time, not impossible that he could step up. Number 11, well, we heard from Moon Se-young on his way into the paddock. He's riding Eclipse Berry, and Eclipse Berry finished 6th behind Hangang Crown, actually, on debut in a quick race over 1,000 metres, then won at that same distance in an all-filly maiden very, very easily in July, leading all the way. She drew gate 11 in the rookie stakes. She ultimately finished in 3rd place. Moon Se-young, of course, stays on, and she can be a danger. She's also in single digits in the local win pool. She's the 3rd favourite. She is by Shackleford, who is a new addition to the stallion ranks and out of the unraced Speightstown mare, allegedly her 5th Korean runner. 2 of them have been winners. And Eclipse Berry, well, could she win a big one here? Well, this is Race 8 in Seoul, the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy first leg of Seoul's Juvenile Series. We are about a minute and a half away from the start. This is the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy of 2023, the first leg of the Juvenile Series. We have 11 runners, and it is LALA K, the rookie stakes winner, a strong favourite ahead of number 10. That is Nice Time. Number 11, Eclipse Berry, the third favourite. We've also seen support for number 3, Hanggang Crown, who did start the Rookie Stakes as the favourite before having a really bad run. Number 2, Vincero Cavallo, is also being supported. Well, a big Sunday crowd in at Seoul Racecourse today. The temperature just hovering around 20 degrees as they do load for the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. The player was one of the first in. Vincero Cavallo, Hanggang Crown already installed. Gumak Star, Ghana Power, Jangun Garam and Umpas Sarang. It's now the turn of LALA K. And he goes forward without complaint. Goljak Utum up into gate 4. We just have 2 to go now. And it's Nice Time who comes up into gate 10. And Eclipse Berry will be the last one to come forward. That's it, all in. Munhwa Ilbo Trophy 2023. And gates are back there away and racing in the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. And the one who missed it was Umpas Salang. Also going back is Goljak Utum. LALA K was away fairly, no bumps this time. Will settle in midfield and wide. But getting the best of the start is Ghana Power. Eclipse Berry has come to be on terms up on the inside there, going well as Vincero Cavallo. These 3 leading a couple of lengths to Hanggang Crown up on the outside of the player. Then there's LALA K, who settled in about 5th, 6th position with Nice Time on the outside. Then followed by Goljak Utum. Further back came Gumak Star, Jangun Galam and Umpas Salang at the rear of the field. It's Vincero Cavallo who is leading them through halfway. Racing up in second place is Ghana Power, then Eclipse Berry, Nice Time, the player. LALA K has plenty to do. We know he's capable of doing it. He swings wide. Hanggang Crown still there as well. It's Eclipse Berry, Vincero Cavallo. They're going for home past 300 from Nice Time. LALA K coming down the outside. Needs to start to motor because it's Eclipse Berry who struck the front in the final furlong. Nice Time, LALA K, they're in hot pursuit. It is Eclipse Berry, Nice Time, LALA K, Eclipse Berry, Nice Time to win the Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. It's second Eclipse Berry and LALA K. The wheels have come off. He was third. Smiles all round there between Kim Dong-soo and Moon Se-young. It's Nice Time who maintains his 100% record. Eclipse Berry second. LALA K third. They were followed home by Vincero Cavallo. Then came Umpas Sarang. Big run from the maiden there. Then came the player. Followed in by Jangun Galam. Then was Gumak Star. Goljak Utum. And another disappointing performance from Hanggang Crown. Provisional winning time 1:13.4. It's pretty much bang on standard. That's pretty much what we'd expect for a juvenile race of this level. So waiting for the unofficials to come up. And while LALA K jumped fairly, was getting a face full of kickback. And you know what? That's the first time he's had a face full of kickback here. On his debut, he sat in second place, around about 5 or 6 lengths behind the leader. Of course, we all know what happened. No kickback last time because he was too far behind any horses to get one. Yusawani tried the same tactic, came wide. No fire today. The unofficial numbers are 10, 11, 9, 2 and 8. 10, 11, 9, 2 and 8. The unofficials, race 8 in Seoul. Well, Eclipse Berry thought it was going to be the one. It wasn't. Nice Time comes through to score. Nice Time is by Overanalyze out of Country Club Sue. Owned by Park Nam-sung, trained by Moon Byung-gi, ridden by Kim Dong-soo. First number 10, second number 11, third number 9, fourth number 2, and fifth was number 8. The margins, half a length, 3 lengths, 5 lengths, a length and a half. The winning time, 1:13.4. They came back in 37.5. There were no scratchings, 11 ran.
아니요, 그냥 말.
멘트 준비. 준비. 고.
As they're racing for juvenile races, chances are open, and we can see that LALA K, even despite this competitiveness, still ran third. I'm just so happy that he actually was very competitive, but the winner here, Nice Time, is unbeaten horse as well, racing for the third time, and for the 3-time out, 3-for-3, so Nice Time is going to be another solid horse, but even despite the fact LALA K managed to be third here in the race. So here's the weighing procedure, and the one, it's another grey horse. Another grey horse gets the crown of the first series of Munhwa Ilbo. Unbeaten horse Nice Time is by Overanalyze, who now stands as Korean Stallion, and this is 2-for-2. Nice Time. What was crucial and what was nice about this horse was that he got on pace, whereas when the early pace became very quick and then didn't leave much of the space for LALA K to close at the end. I think that was the key to the success. So here is the weighing procedure, and that is it. This is the finish for Munhwa Ilbo Trophy. And here with you now, my name is Joe, and we will be back next weekend with KRBC Cup Classics. So stay tuned with us at KRBC for Korean Racing. Thank you.